everybody! So I have done this type of video a couple times before. I originally got this idea from Nisi Pisa. She's also done this a couple times, but my friend Adrian recently did a Tipsy Me Does the Other Eye style of video, but she did it with absinthe, and she's a lot cooler than me, so I'm not gonna use absinthe, but watching her video made me want to do this again, so I'm gonna do this again. It doesn't really need much introduction. The title of the video is exactly what the video is. I'm gonna do one of my eyes, and then I'm gonna get tipsy, and then I'm gonna try to recreate the other eye. I try to make it somewhat challenging for drunk me to accomplish. So I'm going to be gluing little hearts on my eye. I'm going to be doing a little bit of graphic liner. That's kind of it. So I'm really excited. I just got this palette. This is the Powerpuff Girls from ColourPop palette. And I'm going to use this because I haven't used it yet. Bubbles was my favorite Powerpuff Girl, so I'm going to do a blue look for Bubbles. She's so cute. She's my favorite. I'm not gonna really talk about what I'm doing. I'm just gonna kind of speed up the footage and let you see what I've done, and then I'll try to walk you through the process while I'm intoxicated. How fun! Okay, so that is the first eye all done. I think it turned out really cute. I decided to skip false lashes just because I glued these little tiny blue hearts on my lash line and they literally are touching my eyelashes, so there's just nowhere for me to even put a lash band. I know I can apply a pair of false lashes tipsy, so that wouldn't have really added to the challenge. Mostly the challenge is gonna be the liner, probably. This is what I'm gonna be drinking. I got these at Trader Joe's. They're like little canned cocktails. Vodka and citrus, basically. There's 4 cans. I like these kinds of beverages. I don't know if I've had this before. I feel like 2 cans is probably gonna get me pretty tipsy. I don't know. I have a very low tolerance for alcohol, so I'm gonna start with 2. I don't know. I'll come back when I'm feeling tipsy and we'll try the other eye and it'll be fun. So see you in a minute. Hello again. So I'm only like halfway through my first one and I'm already feeling it. So like I said, I have a very low tolerance. So I'm just gonna kind of get started and finish this while I work. I don't know why I thought I was gonna have 2. That would actually get me drunk and not tipsy. And it's only like 3:30 in the afternoon, so I'm not trying to get drunk anyway. So I'm gonna start with the primer potion from Urban Decay. Just kind of throw that everywhere and blend it in. So I only used 1 shade out of the palette, and I used the blue one, the Rowdy Rough Boys shade. And I just kind of blended that all over, like up through the crease, the lid, the whole shebang. I wish this palette included more like Bubbles shades. There is that pressed glitter, but oh my god, I feel burned by glitter because the last video I did, a recent video I did on my channel was recreating a face chart, and I used a lot of glitter in that look, and to be honest, I wasn't very careful with the placement, how much I applied. I really wasn't careful with the removal, and I got some glitter in my eye, in this eye, and you can kind of see it's like red and swollen right in here. And it's been hurting for like a while. It doesn't feel like it's in my eye anymore, but it has definitely like, my eyeball is fine, but like right around the lash line, especially on the lower lash line, it's like chewed up, man. Oh wait, I forgot a step. Because I'm blending just one like pretty bright blue up through the crease, I'm gonna just grab a skin tone shade and just lay that down under the brow. This is kind of like halfway setting my primer. I used to do this with every look. I don't really do it anymore unless I'm gonna be working with really bright shades around like the crease and brow bone area, just to help them blend. Okay, I can't forget to drink this. I'm just like not a drinker. I don't know how many of you were around for the like broken finger saga that was on my channel for a couple weeks. Well, it was really like 6 weeks that I wore like this hand splint for so long because there's Luna. Hi, baby. Luna's here. Hi, little boon. Look at her. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. Look how big she is. It's not fair. You used to be a kitten and now you're a cat. She's so sweet. Anyway, yeah, last time I like really like actually drank, Luna, please don't. Please don't. But yeah, in June I broke my finger because I got so drunk that I ran into a door frame. And I don't know, I'm just like, and that was after 3 drinks. 3. Yeah, I just like don't have a tolerance for it and I don't have a taste for it and I don't know. I'm more of like an herb gal. Okay, that looks fine. Oh yeah, I did put it on my lower lash line as well. I'm not putting any eyeliner on my lower lash line and I'm only using a tiny bit of mascara because I'm just trying to be gentle on my lower lash line because it kind of hurts. Okay, like that. And then next I just did like a pretty big black wing. I did it a little thicker than I normally would, especially in through like this inner corner area because I put those little blue hearts on. So I'm gonna do the same thing now with NYX Epic Ink. So how is everybody? Things are so bad in the world right now. I'm expecting there to be a huge surge in COVID cases because, well, first of all, COVID is already going up in every state. Even Minnesota, we're considered like one of the good states, and we had almost 4,000 cases the other day. Like, it's pretty bad, and I have not known anybody personally, but I've known people who have known people. So like once removed, multiple people who are fully vaccinated and having to get hospitalized because they caught Delta. So it's no joke. Take it seriously. But the state fair is gonna go on pretty soon and they're not doing any mask mandates. They're not doing vaccination requirements, social distancing, anything. So that's gonna be a super spreader event. Switching the topic really quick into something a little more lighthearted. Next, I'm gonna go in with a Glisten Split Liner in Banafee, and I wanted to do like a yellow for Bubbles' hair. It turned a little bit like neon yellow, like almost slightly green on top of the blue, but whatever. I'm just gonna be outlining the black wing with it. Oh wait, first, oops, I almost forgot. I did put a little bit of pressed glitter over the wing. I used the blue just because I can't cover the wing and the hearts. There's little areas that are just too small. So I just wanted to put a little bit of glitter on. Even though glitter betrayed me last time, I'll always go back. It's a toxic relationship. Anyway, so there's that. And it's just the fact that like Delta didn't come out of nowhere. It's a variant, it's COVID mutated, and vaccinations alone can't stop COVID at this point. Without public health measures in place, it's going to continue to spread and it's going to continue to mutate past the point where the vaccines we have will even work on it. And federal assistance is being shut down. It's pretty fucked up. It's so fucked up. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on the yellow liner and I guess continue talking about this because I'm tipsy and it's what's been on my mind. So honestly, what we need is a lockdown. There needs to be a shutdown of non-essential businesses. There needs to be no in-person learning in schools. There needs to be masks and distancing, just like it was at the very beginning of the pandemic where people were kind of taking it more seriously, but honestly, just a little better than that even. I need to continue drinking. How did I think I was gonna drink 2 of these? Oh my god. It just seems like this pandemic is gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse until people take it into their own hands, because obviously the government and politicians are taking the approach of whoever dies, dies. What virus or disease killed 1/3 of Europe? The bubonic plague. They're taking the approach of the bubonic plague. People are dying needlessly and unnecessarily because of misinformation starting and spreading through a profit motive, fear-mongering, also things like return to work campaigns so that capitalists can generate profit off of workers and sacrificing them to the disease, return to school so that more people can go to work and die for someone else's profit. But this isn't going away, and as soon as enough people realize that, the better, because we can't rely on our government to do anything for us. That's just the truth. Speaking of the spread of misinformation, this has been on my mind a lot too. I don't want to say I lost a friend. What I really lost was more of like an acquaintance, but I couldn't bite my tongue anymore from people spreading vaccine misinformation and this like fear of the vaccine and this distrust, but like being distrustful of the government, which is like trying to fucking kill us, is different than being distrustful of medical professionals. There are two different, hugely different fucking groups of people, and I'm specifically like really pissed off. Hold on, I need to fucking do this. I'm specifically very fucking pissed off at the amount of unvaccinated people who decided not to be vaccinated because they don't trust the fucking healthcare system, who catch COVID, obviously, because Delta is going around, which is very fucking contagious and very fucking serious, and they catch it, and then they go to the hospital. Ma'am, you agreed to this. You agreed to the risk. You knew what was gonna happen by not getting vaccinated. You maybe didn't think that COVID was real, and now you know because you have it and you're dying from it. But stay the fuck at home. There have been doctors that have walked out of the job in Florida because unvaccinated people are taking up all of the space in the hospital. And like, I don't know exactly how I feel about that. Part of me is like, good. You know, those people need to save the beds for other people who need them, because now there's people dying of strokes and heart attacks that could have been saved, but now they died because they couldn't get a fucking hospital bed. So part of me is like, good, we should not be prioritizing COVID patients who chose not to be vaccinated. But I don't know. At the same time, like, I don't know how I feel about a doctor who has decided not to help a patient. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I think that they should just not be prioritized. Like, there's people that have been kicked out of the hospital. I've heard multiple stories of this where people are in the hospital. They probably needed to stay a couple more days, but they got kicked out because of a COVID patient. And in that situation, I think we should tell the COVID patient who chose not to be vaccinated to go home. I don't know. I'm tipsy, so I'm just saying how I feel. Maybe it's a little bit mean, but for every person who could have been vaccinated and chose not to, first of all, that type of person is the type of person who doesn't take the pandemic seriously, who doesn't take the virus seriously, so they don't wear a mask, they go to bars, they don't social distance. That person has been responsible for the death of another person. That person is responsible for spreading the pandemic and spreading the virus. This has just been really bothering me. So I'm using these little heart glitter things, and I'm putting a little dot of glue on my lid, and then I'm picking up the little heart with, this came with like one of the gem sets that I got. It's like a colored pencil, but it just kind of sticks to the thing. And then I just kind of pop it on, just like that. I can tell there's a big difference between, like, these ones are spaced out really evenly. They're all facing the right way. These ones are pretty wonky. So there is a big difference in how I'm applying these, but it's okay. I still think they look good. I don't know, man. I don't want to be like insensitive about it, because I am of the belief that this whole pandemic never needed to happen. I have empathy for people who have been misinformed, who have been lied to. I understand having a distrust of the government and large corporations, big pharma, all that. Like, I get it. I get it. I feel bad that some people try to do what's right. They try to follow the guidelines, they try to do what they think is right. For example, there is not a mask mandate right now. So people think that if they're vaccinated, they don't have to wear a mask. However, the information is available to everybody. The CDC recommends wearing a mask. Doctors, epidemiologists, scientists, everybody who is an actual expert is saying the same thing, which is that we need to be taking this pandemic very seriously. We're not even close to being over. It's literally getting worse. Wear a mask, stay inside. It has not changed. However, our government literally does not fucking care. I get the distrust, I get it that it's sometimes confusing to sift through all this information, so I have some kind of empathy for people who just don't know. So my camera cut off, and I don't know when and I don't know where in my rant it got cut off, but maybe that's a sign that I should shut my mouth because I'm probably gonna offend somebody. I would love to have a conversation in the comments. Like, pretty much everyone that I've spoken to about this agrees with me. Oh no, but if you don't, or if I've said something that offends you or makes you feel bad and you want to talk about it, like, I can definitely have conversations about it, you know? I have resources that I can share if you just don't know where to get helpful information. And all the hearts are all done, so all that's left is really mascara. I've been using the Essence What the Fake mascara. I just thought I'd give it a try. I like the Essence mascaras a lot. I like this one too. They're all really good and they're all like $5. So makeup is done, my drink is empty, and that's all that I needed to do. I could put some lip balm on. I just got a Jack Black lip balm, pineapple mint. I'll put that on. Okay, so that's it. Wow, I didn't mean to get preachy, but I don't know, even people that I know that take the pandemic seriously and that actually like wear their mask and they're very responsible and they do everything that they think is right, even they aren't really like completely aware of how bad the situation is. A couple people I know are still gonna go to the state fair, and like a lot of people think that the pandemic is pretty much over, and unfortunately that is not the case. So I don't know, the more awareness I can create around like not only just the seriousness of the pandemic, but the criminal lack of response from our government, the better as far as I'm concerned. I would like to radicalize as many people as possible, so that's the goal here. Anyway, I'm all done here. I'm gonna go play some Call of Duty Zombies and relax. Let me know what else you want to see from me. I post twice a week here, so subscribe if you want to see more. All of my social media will be linked down below. If you want to be friends, let's be friends. And as always, I just want to say thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!